The fifth item is a shareholder proposal submitted by the National Center for Public Policy and Research. The shareholder proposal requests that the board issue a public report detailing the potential risks associated with omitting viewpoint and ideology from its written equal employment opportunity policy. On the line, Scott Shepard is in attendance to present the proposal on behalf of the shareholders. Operator, please unmute Mr. Shepard's line so that he may present the proposal.
Mr. Shepard's line has now been opened. Mr. Shepard, you may proceed.
Thank you. Our CEO, directors, and executives to consider whether viewpoint discrimination is a problem for BlackRock that hurts company value. They refused. In fact, though it had the proposal for nearly a year, BlackRock refused even a courtesy engagement effort. We're persona non grata at BlackRock, you see, exactly because we hold and advocate viewpoints different than those who control BlackRock. Of course, BlackRock discriminates by viewpoint. BlackRock, particularly through CEO Larry Fink, is significantly and perhaps primarily responsible for yanking over from the fever dens of academe the all-consuming viewpoint discrimination that's killing higher ed. A couple of examples amongst thousands. In his 2021 letter to CEOs, perhaps best understood as BlackRock's marching orders, Mr. Fink unnecessarily reprised the events of 2020, but he asserted as fact not objective history, but the left's partisan spin. He thus modeled for and arguably demanded of CEOs placing partisanship over objective truth. In the 2022 letter, he stooped to notice the rising chorus of evidence-based claims that BlackRock is run by executive policy preferences rather than by the fiduciary duties of objective analysis by neutral criteria of the whole relevant record. But Mr. Fink stooped only to punch down. He asserted that BlackRock's positions were neither woke nor partisan, but instead of then offering his neutral, objective evidence for his claim, he spent the rest of the letter providing replete new evidence of that very partisanship. Now BlackRock is spending vast sums of money it holds as custodians for investors and shareholders to hire lobbyists to shut down investigations and other efforts by elected representatives aimed at establishing whether BlackRock's directors and executives are doing or violating their fiduciary duty. BlackRock, thing is, if BlackRock's management is violating its fiduciary duty, it's doing so to privilege directors and executives' personal policy preferences over that duty. But using other people's money to evade these reviews is therefore pure, clear, straight, pecuniary self-dealing. Self-dealing damages, of course, are collected from breachers' personal fortunes. Our billionaire execs might manage the lobbyist tab, but it's unlikely to be the last bill. Did BlackRock's behavior forcing, totally non-woke, totally nonpartisan, yet somehow exactly aligned with the Biden administration's whole of government initiatives, involve pushing the catastrophic EV shift on automakers? Man, those recoverable damages might concentrate the minds even of billionaires. So yes, directors, you have a massive, massive viewpoint discrimination problem, and you have an absolute duty to fix it, whatever the individual costs may be.
Thank you, Mr. Shepard. The board's statement of opposition is included on page 111 of the proxy statement.